Hello and good day, welcome to our video channel, God's Promises. And today's video will be a fast, concise overview. Book of Ezekiel, chapter 44. Let's get started now. The Book of Ezekiel is a rich source of prophetic messages, apocalyptic visions, and divine revelations. Chapter 44 is no exception, as it presents a vision of a restored and renewed priesthood that will serve God in the future temple. In this chapter, Ezekiel is given specific instructions for the conduct of the priests and their role in the temple, and these instructions provide valuable insights into God's expectations for His people. The first section of chapter 44, verses 1 to 3, describes the closed gate of the inner court of the temple. This gate is to remain closed, and no one is to enter through it except the prince, who is described in previous chapters as the ruler of the restored Israel. The reason for this restriction is that the Lord Himself has entered through the gate and sanctified it, and so it is reserved for Him alone. In verses 4 to 14, the Lord gives Ezekiel a series of commands regarding the conduct of the priests in the temple. These commands are intended to ensure that the priests are holy and set apart for God's service. For example, they are to wear linen garments rather than wool, which is associated with sweat and impurity. They are also to remove their ceremonial garments before leaving the temple, so as not to carry any impurity outside. The Lord also instructs the priests to avoid contact with dead bodies, which were considered unclean in Jewish law. They are not to marry widows or divorced women, but only virgins or the widows of priests. These regulations were designed to maintain the purity of the priesthood and to emphasize the importance of their role in serving God. In verses 15 to 31, Ezekiel is given a message for the Levites, who are a group of priests descended from Levi. The Levites had been unfaithful in their service to God in the past, but the Lord now offers them the opportunity to repent and return to their role as His servants. They are to be given lower positions in the temple, serving as gatekeepers and assistants to the priests. However, if they follow the Lord's commands and turn away from their past sins, they will be allowed to enter the temple and serve as priests once again. The overarching message of chapter 44 is the importance of holiness and obedience in the service of God. The Lord sets strict standards for the priests who serve Him in the temple, emphasizing the importance of their role and the necessity of maintaining purity and sanctity. He also offers forgiveness and redemption to those who have strayed from their calling, providing them with the opportunity to return to His service if they repent and turn away from their sins. The teachings of chapter 44 can be applied to our own lives as well. Just as the Lord expects holiness and obedience from His priests, so too does He expect these qualities from all of His followers. We are called to be set apart for His service, to avoid impurity and sin, and to remain faithful to His commands. We too have the opportunity for redemption and forgiveness when we fall short of these standards, and we are called to continually strive to grow in holiness and obedience to the Lord. Thank you for visiting us today. Please share with us your favorite Bible chapter below in the comments section. Don't forget to like and subscribe, it really does help our channel grow. Looking forward to see you back here for our next video. Always take good care.